my fellow homemakers, and welcome to the spring clean with me. I'm so excited about this video because it kind of gave me the oomph I needed to tackle some areas in my home that have desperately needed some attention lately. And I will warn you, you will be seeing some pretty disgusting areas in my home that have built up a lot of grime and a lot of just gross stuff that I'm going to be tackling today. So I'm so excited to have you join me. To get started, I print new sheets on the bed, and that just always makes me feel like our room is clean and like I'm really just ready to tackle the rest of the house. I was really excited. I had woken up really early this day. I'm starting to get a little bit more into an early morning routine again. So I started the laundry first thing because I feel like if I can start the laundry and I can kind of catch up with the dishes, that the rest of my day just goes so much more smoothly, and I don't feel like at the end of the day, even though I've tackled some big project, that I still have all the daily tasks still in front of me that I didn't get done. So the laundry is the first thing, and I really try to always involve my daughter in the work. Not only does she absolutely love it and it helps her have a really good attitude, but it also kind of gives us quality time together without me having to set aside tons and tons of time to read books and not get onto the house, which I really want to get tackled today. This is a very real video. This is what my kitchen looked like starting out this morning. I had made my husband breakfast and had kind of sent him off to work. And so there's just a lot to catch up on before I can even really start on my organization. Here, as you can see, these are my cupboards, and they have just gotten to be so messy. And as you know, probably I really enjoy canning, but over the winter, I'll just start to collect hundreds and hundreds of jars that need to be put back into storage. My microwave, I actually did a little bit of a clean on it the other day because it was so gross. My husband finally commented on it, but that needs to be done as well. So to get started, I'm just tackling the dishes, and then I will be diving in deep to these horrible, totally disorganized cupboards of mine. I think we must have a lot of iron in the water because I just recently cleaned out this dishwasher a couple of months back and scrubbed it out really well, did a clean cycle, and already it just is so gross. And it does collect a lot of food too, which is disgusting. So I scrubbed all that out. I just used dish soap, hot water, and then this sounds kind of weird, but I added some cheap salt and baking soda to kind of add a grit, and it really cleaned it very, very well. And once again, my little helper is here helping me, which is so fun. And I'll be honest, sometimes it does require me to have a bit more patience, but the result is always really good because I'm getting to fill her cup up even while I'm getting some other things done at the same time. And she's learning life skills, which I think is pretty neat. So although I cleaned out the dishwasher, I didn't put the dishes in the cupboard yet, just so that I wouldn't have to take quite so many out as I was wiping them all down. And then after I got all the cabinets wiped down, I just put all the dishes back. And it feels really good to have a fresh start. Some of these really didn't have anything in them. Others really needed some serious scrubbing. So it feels really good to have it kind of cleaned up. As most of you probably know, I am about 16 weeks pregnant with our second baby, which we're both really excited about. But I've just kind of gone out of the phase of feeling really nauseous. And so I've actually been doing quite a bit of deep cleaning throughout my house for the last month or so as I've started to feel better. And so the kitchen was really the big area left to do. I still want to go through my daughter's clothes, but I've recently gone and cleaned under all the furniture. I've started to clean the windows, and I finished up most of those in this video. And I've done most of the deep cleaning so far.
But this kitchen was an area I was really putting off because it's just so bad. And like I mentioned, these are all those jars that I was talking about. This is the cupboard that has items that literally never end. This cupboard goes on forever. And it looks like my cleaning supplies do too. I don't remember even where I got this tray, but I saved it because I wanted to repaint it. But I have found, at least for myself, that it's so much easier to wipe down the counters if I put the majority of the things I need on my counter every day in some type of a tray. It's just easier to pick up the entire tray and wipe it off. Here's my disgusting sink that I haven't cleaned in quite a while. And I want to say, if you've seen I think it was one of my last Homemaker clean videos, I was talking about how I wanted to find a better way to get this sink really white without having to use bleach, and I hadn't found that way. Well, today I no longer have bleach in my home, at least for the moment. It's not that I'll probably never use it again, but I do want to get onto healthier cleaning products. So I used baking soda, and I just squirted some lemon juice in there and let it soak for a few minutes and then scrubbed it out, and it has never worked this well before. I'm not sure if I haven't let it set long enough or what, but this was such an easy way to get the sink really white without using any toxic ingredients. So I am really excited about finding this. While I was cleaning out cabinets, I put a mug of water in the microwave and let the microwave run on high for a couple of minutes. And this is a great tip that my husband actually taught me to fog up and make the air inside your microwave moist, and so you basically just wipe everything out. It's so much easier than having to scrub it out with like a toothbrush. And I don't know why I didn't know this tip sooner, but my husband shared it with me, and it makes cleaning your microwave so much easier. Here in the sink, I just have some dishes soaking that are very dirty, and although they have been run in the dishwasher like 100 billion times, they haven't gotten clean, so I had to have them soak. And then, as you probably saw in my last video, I've already been doing some window cleaning. I cleaned most of the outside windows, but as I moved from room to room today, I went through and cleaned the inside. And then this is a basket of jars that I need to take out to our storage trailer. And this is a bag that needs to be returned to my mom with stuff in it for her. So in my last Homemaker cleaning video I did, I asked for some tips. And one of them was for the toilet water stains that are in the toilet. And thanks to the tips I received, I no longer have stains in my toilet. Another one was for the farm sink. So now I need to ask another favor of you all. What do you use, or what do you do to get the water stains off the outside of your windows? These windows hadn't been cleaned for a long time on the outside, and although I cleaned them last fall, I didn't do a thorough job, and so there's still a ton of water stains that I cannot get off. So please, if you have a tip, please share it with me. I have tried vinegar and I have tried using newspaper so far. So please let me know if you have any more tips. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, I tried Involve Carry, and at the moment this was her spraying a ton of water on the floor, which turned out to be fine though, because it just softened everything up and I was able to mop it all. But anything to keep her entertained where she feels like she's helping, I count as a win. And then we of course had to take a break to read a book and drink some cocoa, and then we could dive back into the work that lay ahead. Usually I can tell based on Carrie's attitude if I've been giving her lots of tasks and keeping her really engaged, but she's just kind of at the end of her cleaning rope, which I completely understand. Usually I'll try and take a break and do something to give her my full attention so that I can hopefully get more done after. All right, this was actually the next day. That kitchen took me over 4 hours to complete, and then my brother and sister-in-law came by and I spent some time with them, and then I did some work outside, and so I didn't make it back into the house that day. So today I wanted to go through and clean out all my old clothes and just reorganize them, refold them, and purge the stuff that is now just not my style. I still don't quite know what my style is, but I know when certain items are not my style, or when they're just getting really holey and worn out, which like 90% of my clothes are. And so that is what I spent about an hour working on the day after the day I did the kitchen. Here is the pile of stuff that I pulled out that I will not be wearing anymore. That is just far too holy and not my style. And I'm so excited to get rid of it, to have some more space in my drawers and to just not have them so packed with stuff that I don't actually like. And then I am so happy to have my kitchen cabinets cleaned out and kind of purged. So I hope this video gave you some motivation. Maybe I shared a couple of tips in this video that I've learned that have just been really helpful for me in the kitchen cleaning process. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope your spring cleaning is going fantastically well, and I will see you in my next video, hopefully next Saturday. So thank you all so much. Love you all. Bye-bye.